Welcome. This is Rory, the Silver Doge Dev. Wanted to just do a quick update and show you that if you are holding Silver Doge, you are eligible, or at least if you are holding at the time of launch, which was February 10th, you are eligible for 1,000 Pugluv airdrop. So you have to essentially just connect your wallet and see if your wallet is one of the ones that was copy and pasted from SoulScan on the 10th of February. And if that's the case, then you have the opportunity to collect 1,000 Pugluv. So pretty exciting. And if we come back over to where we at here, Silver Doge, we can come to the Pugluv channel, which is pretty exciting because this is the new meme coin. This is what you would get 1,000 of if you were collecting and holding Silver Doge at the time. There's a picture of Sonnet, our pug, and just put a nice mountain background for her. And then here's the white paper. Basically, it's all about three things. One, we get to celebrate dogs. We celebrate our dog Sonnet, and she's Pugluv58 on TikTok if you want to follow us there. But then we can take 25% of the creator fees, give them back to the community. The community can vote on whatever initiative they want, whether we're going to stake, burn, airdrop, pay for advertising, whatever. The community gets to vote on that. 25% gets to go to nonprofits that help high-risk shelter dogs find forever homes. So that's super exciting because we want to be able to give back to the community. And sure, we're starting in Oklahoma because we're small, but as we grow and as the funds increase, then we can start helping save shelter dogs all over the world, not just in Oklahoma. One of the cool things, again, this looks at the voters. It can be myself, or if somebody I appoint, whales, people that hold 5 million coins. And then everybody else that wants to participate, whether you have one Pugluv coin or 0. As long as you're participating, your voice matters. The other cool thing, or the thing I love the most, is that, well, maybe not the most, but our goal is to get to 25 million wallet holders. So that's super exciting to me, that we can potentially get to that level. It's absolutely amazing. So if you have the opportunity, ape in. The Pug Pack is where it's at. So here's where Pugluv looks currently. You can see the rewards are some of our team is me and the Pugluv op. He's helping create the NFTs and some of the more technical aspects. And then you can see the treasury where we can vote where we want to put 25% of these fees. And then here's the at-risk dog fund. So that's where 25% goes as well. So that takes care of all the creator fees, and we can see that we're at 21,000 for the market cap, which is pretty good. Had a little bit of selling off, but not as bad as when we first started off. Our bonding curve, we're at 90% already, so really not that much more to go before we get some, more prestigious viewpoints, because we'll be out of the trenches, so to speak, and starting to get up into the atmosphere. And here you can see the holder positions. Biggest holder right now is the liquidity pool, so if you remove that, that means that there is about 80%, 82% roughly, 72% that has been collected. So 72% is already collected. You can see our top whales, and then you can see my developer account way down here, 2%. So pretty well distributed, but plenty left to gain. You basically have 25% left to collect. And then we'll have some for the liquidity pool. I think this one is the treasury, so that's the liquidity pool plus whatever else we vote on. At-risk dog fund, I don't think so in the top 20. So just things to keep in mind as we move and groove to our goal of 25 million wallet holders, and to help save some dogs' lives. What could be more enjoyable than that? Collecting a meme and saving dogs' lives. So thanks for tuning in, And let's just take a quick look at Silver Doge and see how Silver Doge is faring. We're about half of where we used to be. We're at 82% bonding curve, 136 people. I still hold a lot more of this one. And then that pool right here is actually the liquidity pool as well. So we got quite a bit extra in the liquidity pool. But still 15% left to collect before we bond. And, it's not going bad for Silver Doge. We're not at zero. We're still stable. A lot more selling than buying, but that's okay. So ape in if you'd like to. Definitely don't have a whole lot of volume going on, but Pugluv, we're getting somewhere. Got about $150 of value. So still definitely more room to grow and to get the community more interested and available. Oh look, there's my airdrops. So yes, I'm doing an airdrop on X. Right now I think there's only 100,000 left to give. So if you're seeing this here, go over to X and drop your address if you want the possibility to win 100,000 Pugluv. All right, thanks for tuning in. Y'all be blessed.